The Life and Death of the Mayor of Casterbridge by Thomas Hardy.
Foreshadowing. How does Hardy use foreshadowing to hint at future events in the novel? Foreshadowing is a literary device used by authors to hint at or suggest future events in a story. It involves the use of clues or hints that suggest what may happen later in the plot, often creating suspense and tension for the reader. Foreshadowing can be subtle or obvious, and can take many forms, such as dialogue, imagery, symbolism, or even weather patterns. The purpose of foreshadowing is to prepare the reader for what is to come and to create a sense of anticipation and expectation. Symbolism. What symbols are present in this chapter, and what do they represent? Hardy uses foreshadowing in several ways to hint at future events in the novel, The Mayor of Casterbridge. One example is when Henchard and Farfrae first meet, and Henchard gives Farfrae a tour of the town. They stop at a hay barn, and Henchard tells Farfrae that he has a notion to start a business there. This foreshadows the later conflict between Henchard and Farfrae over their competing businesses. Another example is when Lucetta tells Henchard about her past relationship with him, and he warns her that the past may come to life again. This foreshadows the return of Susan, Henchard's wife, and the revelation of his secret marriage to her. These examples show how Hardy uses foreshadowing to create tension and anticipation for the reader, while also developing the plot and themes of the novel. Irony. How does Hardy use irony to comment on the character's actions or situations? Hardy uses irony in The Mayor of Casterbridge to comment on the character's actions or situations in several ways. One example is when Henchard, who is known for his temper and impulsiveness, becomes the Mayor of Casterbridge and tries to present himself as a respectable and responsible leader. This is ironic because his past actions and reputation contradict this image, and his behavior as mayor often undermines his own authority. Another example is when Farfrae, who initially comes to Casterbridge as Henchard's employee, ends up becoming more successful than Henchard himself. This is ironic because Henchard had originally hired Farfrae to help him run his business, but ends up being outperformed by him. Additionally, Hardy uses situational irony to comment on the character's actions or situations. For example, when Susan arrives in Casterbridge after many years of absence, she finds that Henchard has become a respected member of society and the mayor of the town. This is ironic because Susan had left Henchard due to his drunken behavior and violent temper, but now he has achieved success while she has struggled financially. Overall, Hardy uses irony to highlight the flaws and contradictions in his characters' personalities and situations, while also commenting on broader themes such as social class and fate. In conclusion, we have discussed the significance of Chapter 22 in The Mayor of Casterbridge, and how it contributes to the overall themes and plot of the novel. We explored how Hardy uses foreshadowing to hint at future events, such as the conflict between Henchard and Farfrae over their competing businesses, and how he uses irony to comment on the characters' actions and situations. Through these literary devices, Hardy creates tension and anticipation for the reader while also developing his characters and themes. Overall, Chapter 22 serves as a turning point in the novel, as it marks the return of Susan and the revelation of Henchard's secret marriage. This event sets off a chain reaction of events that ultimately lead to Henchard's downfall and tragic end. Through this chapter, Hardy explores themes such as fate, regret, and redemption, while also commenting on social class and gender roles in Victorian England. In conclusion, Chapter 22 is a pivotal moment in The Mayor of Casterbridge that highlights Hardy's skillful use of literary devices to create a compelling story with complex characters and themes that still resonate with readers today.